What's going on YouTube? Today we're taking a look at some of the best cases for your brand new S25 Ultra, or maybe it's not so new, but you've kind of been in between cases and you're waiting for the perfect case. Well, I gotta let you guys know that whether you pronounce it Caudabe or Caudabe, these cases are ones that you definitely have to check out. Now, I pretty much got their whole lineup here from Caudabe for the S25 Ultra. And you can also button swap, which I think is a great addition this time around. I always like customizing my case. But again, if you've been waiting or you've just been kind of meh about the case selection that you have right now, definitely watch this video. I can save you guys 15% on your order, so check my link down below. But today we're going to take a look at some Caudabe cases for the S25 Ultra. Let's go ahead and start with the Paragon Series case, and as always, there's different colors available, so if the colors that I'm showing you just aren't your style, check my link down there, because Caudabe does give you a bunch of different colors to choose from. But we're going to take a look at one of their limited edition colors, and this is going to be the Eucalyptus, and I'm going to show you right here. This is a very, very nice case, very nice color. You can see that it has a nice matte, smooth finish on the back here, so this is a pleasant feeling case to touch. Now, it's not slippery thanks to a couple things which I'll get into in just a little bit. And you do have individual camera cutouts. Definitely huge fan of individual camera cutouts there. And I definitely like that two-tone color action that's going on. I think it just makes this case really stand out and give it some character. On the side as well, you do have these palm grip grooves, and you do have beautiful aluminum buttons as well. So this case is more premium than not. Definitely a high quality case. Little branding on the bottom with their Caudabe logo right there. On the other side as well, you do have these palm grip grooves. Now, taking a look at the inside here, guys, you do have magsafe goodness built into the Paragon series, and a really nice microfiber inside as well to help keep your phone from getting all scratched up. You also have their shock-like material all along the perimeter of this case. Now, this has a drop rating of about 6.6 feet, so definitely not shabby in my opinion. But let's go ahead, plop in my S25 Ultra and see what it's going to look like with the case installed. So beautiful looking case. Now, of course, no matter whichever color S25 Ultra you have, because you do have these individual camera cutouts, you're really not seeing that beautiful color of your S25 Ultra. You're actually seeing this pretty amazing eucalyptus color, and I'll show you some clear cases from Caudabe as well. Now, the in-hand feel is definitely something that screams premium. I like these really pronounced palm grip grooves on the side. It just gives you a more satisfying in-hand type of feel. And you get that feeling that you're not going to drop your phone, but if you do, you're going to be well protected. It's a good feel once again, and that matte back feels pretty awesome as well. But taking a look at your front, here's your front lip protection. Again, this is a minimalist case. All these Caudabe cases are on the minimalist side, but you do get a good amount of protection. All your cutouts are absolutely perfect. There's that Caudabe logo that's tastefully done right there. So if you drop your phone, you're going to be well protected. It passes the screen on table design. I do not feel my screen protector getting all scratched up. And yes, I do have a screen protector installed, so this case is playing very nicely with screen protectors. And once again, you can see that really a good amount of palm grip grooves on the side. And these buttons feel really awesome. Very nice feeling buttons. Once again, guys, if you've waited this long, you will not be disappointed. All of these Caudabe cases that I'm showing you have an excellent in-hand feel, and they all give you a good amount of protection, if not a great amount of protection. After all, 6.6 feet, I doubt you're dropping your phone any higher than that. And I like the sides. You get what I call Caudabe's signature feel. You just get a nice texture on the sides here as well. So even where you don't have those palm grip grooves, especially on the top here, it just feels really nice. And again, it's all designed to help you feel comfortable, to make you worry less about dropping your phone and make you concentrate more on what you're doing with your phone. I just made that slogan up. Let me know what you guys think about it. Extra oversized kind of cutout there for your S Pen. Really appreciate that, as I do not have nails. But again, guys, this is the Paragon Series case, and I think it's a very nice looking color in this eucalyptus. Now, of course, let's go ahead and test out MagSafe. Good strong magnet. It's not the strongest, nor is it the weakest, but it is going to hold your accessories on the back here. Do a little bit of shake test, no problem with that. But let's go ahead and take a look at one more Paragon Series case here. And this is going to be the matte black. And again, this definitely is the dark night of cases. Goes really nicely with my jet black S25 Ultra there. But if Batman had a case, it would definitely be this black Paragon Series, 100% for sure. On the inside, you get that same microfiber goodness. All overall, pretty much the same case. Just a different color. Excellent feel. And again, you do have those palm grip grooves on the side there. Let's go ahead and plop in my S25 Ultra. And yeah, this is the case. This is the Dark Knight edition. This is the Wesley Snipes Black from Caudabe. Very, very nice feeling case. Very, very nice looking case. Again, you do have that different color tone when it comes to the camera protection versus the actual case here, and I quite like that. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments below. This is my absolute favorite case right now. Again, if you've waited this long, definitely check out one of these cases. But let's just go ahead and check out MagSafe. Again, same magnet on the back here. And if we check out the snugness, super, super snug. Wow, very, very snug case. Now, as I showed you in the beginning of the video, guys, you can actually swap out these aluminum buttons. So let's go ahead and do that with the Dark Knight edition. So these buttons do look pretty sweet. You can see you add a little bit of accent color. And there we go. You can see that silver and black there. Now, what I do like about Caudabe, before we go ahead and switch over to another case, is you do get slimmed down protection right here. So if you're swiping left to right, you're not gonna snag your finger on the edges here. And it does kind of just flare up just a little bit as you get towards the top or as you get towards the bottom. And again, that's just going to give you a good amount of protection while maintaining that swipeability right on the sides there. So again, they designed a very nice looking case. And again, it took them a little while to get here, but I'm super glad that they did. But again, this is a Paragon Series case, but let's move on to two other cases here. And this is going to be a synthesis clear case. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. This comes in two flavors. You get a non-MagSafe and a MagSafe edition. Now, I personally always recommend MagSafe cases. I just think you're gonna find an accessory one of these days, whether or not you have it at the moment, that you're really gonna want, and you're gonna say, man, I wish I had a case that had MagSafe. But that's just me, guys. Maybe some of you don't use MagSafe at all. Let me know down in the comments section down below what you think about this. Taking a look at the sides, and this is what makes this clear case probably one of the best clear cases on the market. You do get this dot matrix palm grip groove on the side, palm grip matrix. I'm going to call it right on the side, giving you that awesome, awesome feel. Same aluminum buttons on the side here. It's also anti-yellowing as well, and you get raised camera protection right on the back there, raised camera lens protection. Overall, this is a very nice, very sturdy looking case. Once again, thanks to that dot matrix pattern on the side, it makes it a very, very comfortable and grippy case in your hand. And taking a look at the non-MagSafe edition as well, you get those same dot matrix pattern. So very, very grippy. Let's go ahead and remove the back there. And then we're going to plop in my S25 Ultra. So this is a very, very clear case on the back. And you can see that camera protection raised just a tiny, tiny bit. So you can see that even if you drop your phone or place your phone with the camera lenses down, you get a good amount of camera protection right on the back there. There are those buttons. There's that dot matrix display right on the side as well. Now, taking a look at your front lip protection, you get a good amount of front lip. Now again, all of these cases are designed for that minimalist with maximum protection, I'm going to call it. You get a great in-hand feel. Once again, this is a very pronounced dot matrix pattern on the side, just giving you that ultimate in Kung Fu grip. And it looks really cool. I'm definitely a fan of some clear cases. You can showcase the beautiful S25 Ultra. And on the bottom as well, oversized S Pen. Very, very nicely done. Little Caudabe logo right there as well. So this is the non-MagSafe edition. Very, very snug. All of these cases are super, super snug. Let's see if we can get this one off and just switch it out for the MagSafe edition. Let's go ahead and remove the back film here. And you can see it's super clear, guys. And I really like that black MagSafe ring on the back. Let's go ahead and plop in my S25 Ultra. Shout out to Aisha here. She was a little bit grumpy, but she's doing a nice job of being my screensaver. So you can see that dot matrix pattern. Again, the black matte aluminum buttons right there as well. Very awesome looking case in my opinion. Super, super clear. MagSafe edition. There are your camera protections. Now, if we take a look at the MagSafe ring on the back, strong protection, about the same as the Paragon Series case, guys. So it's going to hold your accessories on the back without any problem. So, good job when it comes to the MagSafe. Not the strongest, not the weakest. Now, of course, clear cases are going to catch fingerprints. You just got to do your thing and wipe it down. Now, if we take a look at the snugness test, super, super snug on the synthesis. And again, I think those buttons look pretty cool when you just swap them out for a little bit of color pop. These are the clear synthesis. Now I have left the best case for last. And I got all these little buttons here. I gotta keep track of these little buttons. But the Sheath case is definitely my absolute favorite when it comes to a textured case, and when it comes to a case that gives you style, design, and finesse. The Sheath case is one of the standout cases in my opinion, probably one of the best cases that you can buy, regardless of Samsung, Apple, whatever ecosystem is. If the Sheath case is available, you guys should definitely pick it up. Now on the inside, you can see you do have MagSafe goodness. You do have that microfiber cloth right on the inside there. All of their cases do have that Shocklight material along the perimeter. Aluminum buttons screams premium. All these cases should have aluminum buttons in my opinion. Individual camera cutouts on the back, that's what it's all about. And you also do get this micro etched texture on the back, and that's what makes this case really stand out from the crowd in my opinion. As we get up close and personal, let's really get into this macro mode. You can see that micro etched texture. It feels premium, it gives you a good grip. It's just overall a nice looking case, a very nice feeling case in hand. Taking a look at the buttons as well, they're color matched with the case. Kind of make this case once again stand out from the crowd. And you can swap them out once again if you want to get a different color. Alright, so plopping in my S25 Ultra into the Sheath case, again, that micro etched texture just feels really awesome in hand. And these aren't bulky cases once again, they're minimalist cases, but you get a good amount, if not a great amount of protection. Now, taking a look at your front lip protection, again, these are minimalist cases, so these aren't really super bulky, rough and tough, take it to the job site, drop it from a crane type of cases. But for the average person, if you drop it on the floor, you are going to be well protected. Again, you do have this Shocklight material. This grip is no joke, so I really don't think you're going to drop your phone much. And the individual camera cutout treatment just screams absolute premiumness in my opinion. Very nice looking, very sweet looking case. There's a logo right on the bottom, a little bit of stripe on the top that just makes this case once again seem a little bit more unique and different. And I did swap out those buttons. Once again, here's that ember color. And I think that looks really nice with this Sheath case. Pretty sweet looking in my opinion. Just have some fun with it. Customize this case, make it one of a kind, make it your type of style. And your cutouts are all perfect, a little oversized for that S Pen. Snugness test is on point, 100% for sure. Taking a look at your MagSafe. Good strong magnet on the back. Again, not the strongest, not the weakest, but it is going to hold all of your accessories. Pretty nicely done, guys. Wireless charging is not going to be an issue. As always, people are going to ask me what's my favorite case if you only had to pick one. Now, it's very hard to pick one because I really like the Dark Knight Paragon case. This matte feel just is something different, and I really like the feel of this matte back on the Paragon series. I'm a fan of clear cases, and again, all of these cases offer you that palm grip groove or dot matrix pattern to give you that kung fu grip. Eucalyptus is something I actually like as well. Again, it all depends on your flavor, but my absolute favorite is going to be the Sheath case. I just think this micro etched texture on the back just cannot be beat. Now, let me know what you think is your favorite down in the comments below. Again, it all depends on your flavor, all depends on what you need, and swapping out those buttons from time to time is going to give you that new case feel each and every time you pick it up. But I appreciate you guys watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, check my link down below to save a little bit of coin, and I'll catch you in another video.